could go to the... Wait, who's at the guest house? Do the Gartners, charcoal burners again. So, okay. So, with the charcoal burners, the one guy who was talking about, the whole idea of, like, trying to integrate, like, Aristotelian philosophy into, like, the creation, like God being in existence already with the elements. I think he's a reference to Minocchio from The Cheese and the Worms. I think that's who he's a reference to. Only he's not French. He's Romani. Yeah. Vaclav. I think he's a reference to Minocchio. Which, if you don't know, there's a book, that has like that was written by a historian that's like a record collection of a Inquisition trial in late medieval France. Not exactly Reformation, but essentially there was a French peasant who was like floating around the idea and like teaching it. I think he was a peasant. He was like he was well read though, because the Inquisition had found. Oh shit. Oh whoa, that's the Baron's wife. All right, well hold on for a second. Let me finish. The he had a collection like in his house of like a bunch of different texts. Like he had, I think, excerpts from the Quran, Aristotle, and I think some other Greek writings. I think I forget all what he had there, but he essentially like formed his own theology, like from the ground up. Fürsten. Dog. Pet 5 animals of regular St. Francis. Hey, Lady Salomea. Oh, Master Mallory, would you care to share supper at my table? I'd like to talk to you about my late husband. Ooh. It would be helpful to get more insight. I don't know. Do we, or is there anybody else that could be helpful talking to right now? Maybe I do need to help the Gurnards with their taxes. Like maybe I could talk to them like while eating over that. I don't know. I think I don't know. She might be the most helpful right now. Thank you. Please sit. Bless us, O Lord, in these gifts which we are about to receive from your bounty. Christ our Lord, Amen. Amen. Damn, Andreas is eating good today. I find myself rather out of place here without the comfort of the Baron. Thank you for agreeing to share a meal with me, Master Mallory. Of course, the honor's mine. Must admit, I'm surprised you wish to speak with me. Lawrence did not make friends easily. He's a strong-headed man with staunch beliefs. He didn't shrink to share. Quail. Ooh! Emmental cheese and wheat bread. Frumenty. Why do I feel like I know what that is? Or I should know what that is. It's like a rich porridge, thick-boiled grain dish. I was told he'd found some manner of friendship with an artist. Well, I was curious. Comforts me to know he found fellowship here at this most unusual abbey. Not that there is much comfort to be found in these cold, dreary alpine towns. Lawrence and I had meant to take a tour of them before returning home to Worms, but... well, return we shall. Are you married yourself, Master Maller? And waits for me in Nuremberg. When I finish my work here, we will be wed. Do not look forward to the responsibilities of marriage, Master Maller? Perhaps it's no surprise you and Lawrence became fast friends. Oh, wow. Imagine he saw something of himself in you. Jeez. I hope I should meet a more peaceful end than he did. His lust for drink and women once afflicted him with great remorse, for such shame faded with time. Lawrence was a flawed man. His various infidelities were no secret to me. Are we all not flawed before Christ? Left him as a wife should properly love her husband, but I would not say that we were friends. I only hope his appetites are not what led him to this end. I'm searching for the answer to that quandary myself. Were you and Lauren so close that you would trouble yourself so? My motivation is personal. Yeah, let's not give too much away. Afraid I can say no more than that. I see. Huh? I suppose it shouldn't surprise me that my husband made his share of enemies. He was a man of many opinions, and he gave them freely to all who would listen, and some who would not. Previous abbot, Father Matthias, seemed to appreciate that about him. This new abbot is perhaps more conservative. Father Matthias was an open-minded man from all I've heard, a true scholar. Father Gano doesn't share Matthias's passion for written word, yet endures the expense of it. To be put in such a position would make any man unhappy, I understand. Wonder what he will make of Lawrence's gift to the Abbey. What gift was this? It seemed to be a little thing. More interest and value to my husband in the former abbot than Father Gano. He had found a book about the history of Tassing. He believed it contained some scandalous details. He said it corroborated fears Father Matthias had expressed, but he didn't share the particulars with me. Was the appearance of the book peculiar or noteworthy in any way? It's neither large nor small, bound in blue leather. Fortunately, I never examined it closely. My apologies. Sorry I can't be more help. I have some education, but I lack my husband's thirst for knowledge. If you find the book, hopefully its significance will be apparent. If God wills it. Will you be returning home to Worms soon? Perhaps in a few days. I wait on the arrival of the Archdeacon. When his investigation is complete, I will go. The circumstances of my time here are dire. I'm in no hurry to return. What is it, if I may ask? I shouldn't... I see a glimmer of now what I've learned saw in you. You're a disarming man, Master Mallard. Much too easy to talk to. Uh-oh. The only rational thing to do now is mug Martin. To be frank, I do not know what will become of me when I return to Worms. My title and residence may be in jeopardy. Lawrence and I have a son, but he is young yet. I don't know many of the legalities, only that my position is at some risk. You're in a difficult position, my lady. Pray for your happiness. As will I, Master Mallard. I'm sorry to cut our conversation short, but I fear I must rest. We've had a long day. With many yet to come, I fear. Be well, Master Mallard. And whatever anyone says of my husband, I'm certain he appreciated your friendship. Alright. Yeah, he probably should get some sleep because he hasn't. We haven't slept in like past day. Where does Martin live? Like, we haven't seen his home yet. Like, is he... Where the fuck does he live? Oh, I want to check out the ruins one more time. Let's look around town at night. Wonder if any weird shit's going on. He doesn't live out here. What's his last name again? Or his surname? Tilda Otto Peter. Oh, he's Bauer. Okay. Yes, this is his home. I guess he is old enough to be married and like have his own wife and kids, but he's not old enough to like, oh. Hi? Andreas, Christ, there you are. Mind your language, brother. Are you alright? You look terrible. Why are you outside the Abbey this late? Oh! It's the Archdeacon. He's come early with a retinue in tow. Oh, no. He's questioning everyone who knew the Baron and Brother Piero. I've already told him the little I know. Oh, shit. It's a good thing we dug up that body. The Vatican, Andres. He expects to speak with you tomorrow at Non's. He requested you specifically. Who's with him? Ooh. Several men-at-arms, a gaggle of functionaries, and an executioner. Yeah, swift and sudden justice. I hope your prying has bore fruit, or Pierre's neck will meet the sword. Oh, I am so glad that we... Okay, yeah. I've done my best with the time I've had. If only I had a couple more days. Yeah, that's fast. Whoa, like... That was like, what, 2 days? Whatever happens, Pierre knows you've been working hard on his behalf, and he's grateful for it. Only, Andreas... What is it? It's just... You know as well as I do, the Baron was not a good man. I'm not saying he deserved what he got, just... You think hard about what you tell the Archdeacon, and who you tell him about. Oh. Who you tell him about. You understand? Oh. You're worried I'll tell the Archdeacon what I've heard of Sister Matilda. All I'm saying is, if in your searching you heard anything about her, I'd ask you to keep it to yourself. Ah, okay. You know, at this point, I don't really suspect her, so I'll do what I can to protect Sister Matilda from censure. That's all I would ask for you. Should return to Kearsall. Yeah, but we'll be having a fit right about now. Be well, Andreas. I'll pray for Piero's deliverance tonight. You should as well. I'm pretty set on Prior Ferenc being guilty. Or well, okay, so yeah, no, he has sufficient motive, and like we basically have like the murder weapon. Though I still don't know like who was writing all of those notes with like the gothic styling. That's the only thing I can't like fit into the picture. Oh, are we going back to Dream? Are we going back to Prester John's kingdom? I think we are. Oh. Oh, I guess this is his dad. Andreas, when are you coming home? Dad'll be home soon. I just need to finish this commission for the Abbey. Good, good. But finish that masterpiece too. It's time for you to get on with your career. Yes, of course. Not going to quit this like you quit university, are you? No, of course not. Good. If it weren't for the work I did for the rector, you would never have had the opportunity. Most people never get a second chance after they throw something away like that. I'll see you when you get back. Sure. Alright. Do I get more if I just, like, walk around? Oh. It's you. I only have the picture of you, one my brother Daniel made. I really don't have any idea what you're like. Do you really want to get married to a stranger? Why should that matter? Alright, everyone keeps saying that. That's why I'm saying it to you now. Because I'm saying it to myself. Exactly. See you soon, Andreas. For real, I mean. I suppose that's true. Until then. Welcome back, Andreas. It's been too long since you've graced this court with your presence. Apologies, Your Majesty. My mind has been preoccupied by a tragedy at Kearsall Abbey. What manner of tragedy? The murder of a nobleman. Close friend of the Prince Bishop of Freesing. My friend, Brother Piero, is the abbot's only suspect. I know that he could not have done it. How do you know? Examine your assumptions, my son. In addition to having no motive and violence not being a part of his character, he's not physically capable of the act. He is of limited strength and he has a palsy in his hand that makes holding a paintbrush difficult. It's inconceivable that he would have the strength and resolve to kill the Baron with a blow to the head. A whole lot of inconceivable shit happens on this hell of an earth, Andreas. I just don't believe he could have done it. There has to be a better explanation. So what do you intend to do about it? When I'm brought before the Archdeacon, I'll tell him what I know about the other people who had motives to kill the Baron. I have to believe he'll see there... I'll have to believe he'll see there are much more likely suspects than Piero. Why have you taken this task upon yourself? I have to save Brother Piero's life. He has no one else to help him. Your love and devotion to him speak well of your character. A man who is humble before his elders honors also his gods. Of course you'd say that, old man. He was right, though. If Andreas doesn't help him, no one will. Exactly. I understand why the brothers and sisters cannot act against the abbot. I must do something. What is this shit for brains? I haven't cared about the death of a useless fuck like Lorenz Rothvogel anyway. Powerful people get upset when other powerful people are murdered. This could threaten the existence of the Abbey. Oh no, the Abbey! Who gives a damn about those hypocritical assholes? In any case, Andreas' ability to prevent Piero's death depends on the judgment of the Archdeacon. Wise or foolish, corrupt or just, the Archdeacon will be the first and possibly final arbiter of Piero's guilt. Andreas must win the Archdeacon to his side using the tools favored by men such as him. Reason? When's the last time you met a man who was truly ruled by reason? Wisdom? Wisdom can be shared, but the audience may not comprehend it. Authority? It would be funny if Thomas was the killer, would be on par with the only place men go farm. Despite your talent, you are merely an artist. He has been invested with the power by the Prince Bishop of Freesing. You have no authority with him. Honesty? You must be honest in all things, Andreas, but many are not willing to accept the truth. The cost of honesty can be high, Oof. That's rough coming from you, buddy. I'm so sorry. For reason, wisdom, authority, and honesty cannot triumph, what am I left with? Hope. Lies. Truth. Above all, faith and providence. Well, what do you plan to tell the Archdeacon, Andreas? There were other people in Kearsarge and Tassing who had motives to kill the Baron. Sister Matilda was badly beaten by the Baron for resisting his advances. She almost died. Why was the Baron not punished for it? Seems the Baron was beyond the reach of justice, at least at the time. Mother Cecilia sent Sister Matilda away to a hermitage to recover away from the rest of the nuns. How did you come to this understanding? I crept into the Abbey's library after dark and investigated the nuns' admittance records to learn the sister's name. Once I knew the name, I confronted Mother Cecilia again, and she told me what happened. You missed a great deal by trespassing in the library. Right, Andreas might have seen the monks and nuns' fucking scandalous behavior. Oh, well, monks and monks. Lawrence couldn't get away with a nun, he almost killed her for it. Wish I could say it's surprising. Sister Matilda's motive is a powerful one. But by what means might she have killed the Baron? I haven't found a plausible weapon yet. Motive alone will not convince the Archdeacon. We must find a plausible weapon she could have employed. Are there any others you suspect? Prior Ferenc feared the Baron would report his occult interest to the Inquisitors. How so? Prior Ferenc and the Baron shared a fascination with occult texts. The Baron was pressuring the friar into performing a ritual for him while he was visiting Kearsarge. When Ferenc refused, the Baron threatened to turn him into the Inquisition. How did you come by this knowledge? I found written evidence. A letter from Ferenc to the Baron in which he discusses all of these matters. It's a dangerous thing, a monk dabbling in the occult. His very soul could be in danger. Look at the soul. Could have been defrocked, excommunicated, even killed, all for a little curiosity. Better to stay stupid and ignorant, that's what I say. We're well aware. I've read many of the same books Prior Ferenc has. Most of them are harmless nonsense. It is not the position of the Church, who views these matters suspiciously in the best of circumstances. I also found a cipher that the Prior had left on his desk in the scriptorium. When I deciphered it, the message pointed me to a freshly disturbed grave in the cemetery. For the 10th anniversary of FNAF Kart Racer demo was released and was horribly broken. Has been in full development for 2 years. Freddy Kart. Convinced Brother Volkberg to dig up the grave in question. What did you find inside? Occult tools that Ferenc had hidden. Why hide them? And why leave the note? I suspect he hid them in case the Baron made good on his threat to summon Inquisitors to Kearsarge. As for the note, I'm not certain. Prior Ferenc feared the loss of his status, his life, and even God's grace. Men have killed for less. How might the Prior have accomplished the deed? He may have killed the Baron with a silver rod. Prior uses it in performing his rituals. There are traces of blood on it. If that was the weapon, it has a certain dramatic propriety, at least. It would be a challenge to condemn a Prior for murder. But if that is where the evidence leads, the Archdeacon should see the wisdom in it. Are there any others you suspect? Motherfucking Martin Bauer. I found no other suspects. Brought a worthy mystery before this court, Andreas. Pray to God we have granted you the insight you need to face the coming challenge. Thank you, Your Majesty. Prepared to meet the day. Before you go, Andreas, there is one more thing to consider. You will be summoned to the Archdeacon to tell him what you know. But you need not tell him everything. I think I understand. There's a place for a noble lie. This is not one of them. Why? The Baron is dead. All the people with a motive to kill him suffered, either directly or indirectly, from his wickedness. Simply mentioning a name to the Archdeacon may endanger them, whether they had anything to do with the murder or not. Right, no point in throwing everyone waist deep into shit. I protest any attempt at deception, but you must ultimately follow your own conscience, Andreas. Little time remains before you must stand before the Archdeacon. Use it wisely. I have faith in Providence. Until we meet again, Andreas, God be with you. And also with you, Your Majesty. I wonder who else could have been a suspect. I'm surprised Martin Bauer didn't, because he stole some stuff, but I guess he wasn't, like... No, he was in the Abbey, so he could have. I'm surprised he didn't come up as an option, but we didn't really look into him too much. Can I get my hat back? I wonder. Maybe he's a critical character in another act? Maybe. Oh, Andreas. I would have suspected that this would have kept going for a little bit longer, but, like, what happens after Act 1? Like, after, like, the murder? Morning. Hope the day is treating you well. Like, where do we go from here? Well enough. There's too much to do and not enough hours to do it all. Think that the truth. The storm made such a mess. Mess of the town, there's leaks in the roof at home. There's all that wool, Lord. What's this about wool? The ewes are near... The ewes are near to lambing. So we shored them last week. Must have spent ages washing all that wool. Have you ever smelled a wet, dirty wool, Andreas? It's nothing worse. Now that it's clean, we got to spin it. That takes an age all its own. Lord, I don't know where I'll find the time. I'm sure you won't be doing it all yourself. Sometimes I forget you're from Nuremberg, Andreas. Clara, Hetty, Veronica, Cat, even little Ursula will be there, though she makes mischief more than she helps. Those two characters we haven't even seen yet. We spent a lot of time up at the Abbey. We haven't even, like, really explored the village too much. Like, met or talked to everybody. At least the work goes quickly with the women working together. Lively conversation helps pass the time. Sometimes we even get visitors. What kind of visitors? Sometimes the men in town will come by to say hello. Peter, George, perhaps even Otto. Didn't realize men were invited. Oh, that is it. You're welcome to come. I'm sure the others would be glad of your company too. Johann Bauer will be there to keep an eye on us. As long as you stay outside, I can't see what harm you visiting would cause. Probably Andreas goes home and comes back. Really doubt they would have the salt mine be useless. I'll consider it. Let's explore a little bit. Come on, everyone will be glad to see you mingling with regular folk. Yeah. Hey, especially. She worries you think too highly of yourself. Maybe we should go look at the salt mine. Meet at Johann Bauer's home. Come by in the morning or afternoon and speak to Johann. I should get back to work. It's a pleasure running into you, Andreas. tend to be the gossip circle. He was ill Peter back. Yeah, he is. Yeah, let's go look around. See the picture of the chapels in Wilshvekia salt mine? I haven't, no. Hey, Andreas. What's going on? Keeping busy in the fields? Guess. Do you like it? What? Farming. I never really thought about it. Peasants really do be like. Dad says it has to get done whether I like it or not. It is what it is. What do you think about them? Uncle Franz said Brigitte might come help with the laundry today. She's Martin's wife, right? She seems nice. She is. Nicer than Veronica, anyway. I wish Brigitte lived here instead of her. You have a good time thinking about your cousin's wife. What? Until later, Hans. Bye. I better see that skinny bottom of yours at the B, Andreas. There's that little shit, Martin. Well, if it isn't the late Baron's new best friend. Nice to see you too, Otilda. Ha! Sarcasm. Our original. What do you want? Must be bothering me for something. I wanted to ask you some questions about Lawrence Rothvogel's murder. The first time, Perkta answered my... Not the first time Perkta answered my call. Oh. Okay. I don't know what I think. I'm glad he's dead. Hope whoever killed him gets the abbot next. Maybe burns the entire abbey to the ground. Jeez. That's all I have to say about it. Life as an innocent man is at stake. One of the elderly brothers, can't you spare me a few minutes? Think I care about what happens to some old monk? Idiot. Kill them all, see if I care. Every agent of the church should die. Wow. Where's this anger coming from? Is it something I can help with? No. Well, maybe. I suppose those skinny arms of yours can hold more than a paintbrush. Not so strong as Otto, but I can lift things and reach high places if that's what you need. How often someone offers to help out old Matilda? Fine. You do some things for me and maybe it'll jog my memory. It's going to take a while. Lots of things been building up. Things I'm too old to do. Get some place to be. I could go back in the afternoon. Yeah. Let's Let's go ahead and wait on everything, because we do have just like 1 day left. Post a picture in Discord. There's more like the second picture. Ooh. Oh, I like the second one, yeah. Yeah, this reminds me a lot of the, a lot of like the cave churches up in Syria. I really love those. That reminds me a lot of those. Like the little hideaway ones. Yeah, let's look around a little bit more. Cause I feel like I'm just like jumping at the opportunity, like the very first thing like the NPCs like throw at me. How much time do we have left? Like, is there anywhere that I can see that? 7 hours remain. Okay, so yeah, this is like our last day. I think the Nazis decided to do some discreet manufacturing in that salt mine. I would wish you a good day, Andreas, but that would be a lie. Something happened? Martin's gone missing. Oh. Cat is beside herself. Oh no. I saw him fleeing the Abbey Thursday morning right after Baron Rothvogel was murdered. Lord God. Martin, you couldn't have... You think Martin could have killed the Baron? No. There's a storm cloud over Martin, but it rains only on him. You never hurt someone, I can't imagine it. Uh-huh. I also admit it looks suspicious. It does, I know, but... He's made many mistakes, but he's never hurt anyone. Not Ma, not his mother, not the animals. Even if many in town don't speak highly of him, I know in my heart he is a good man. Please believe me. I just want to understand who might be responsible for the Baron's murder. I don't think he's the most likely at this moment. That's not true, but I also don't think it... There's still a possibility that it could be him, but like everything right now is pointing to the Prior. I understand. Thank you for hearing me out. I should probably get back to my chores. Trance will be angry with me if he sees me shirking. Okay, so he's missing. Maybe we should go look for him. We're talking to an unmarried man. Okay, yeah, where would Martin go? I'm not sure. Is Martin just Butch from Fallout 3? Hey, Maller, see my son? Saw him running away from the Abbey Thursday morning, actually. That fucking rat. Luna. Yeah. That layabout was asleep when I went into the fields. Told his mother he was sick. He say anything to you? Like where he was going? He told me to eat shit, actually. God damn it, how many times have I told him? Must be his mother's influence. He sure as shit didn't learn that behavior from me. Uh-huh. Yeah? You see him again. You tell Kat. She's driving me crazy about it. It's got her worried. There's a thing in this world that doesn't worry my wife. Martin's no exception. The boy's always running off. Always comes home too. Doesn't stop her getting hysterical about it. He's her son. Stands to reason she'd be concerned if he disappears. Yeah, well, I didn't ask you, did I? Where is it, Luna? Yeah? She's like, why are you so angry, Dad? Talk to Cat or don't. It doesn't matter to me. Till later, man. Yeah, okay. Picture established of the Bauer household. I understand now. Oh, Master Miller, I'm sorry to cause you trouble, but... Have you seen Martin recently? He wasn't feeling well, so I let him sleep until prime. You playing guitar? Yeah? Yeah, good job. Good job, Luna. Because you're playing guitar. Monastic hour during the first hour of daylight. One of the little hours of prayer. Oh man, he gets to sleep until daylight. Nice. Bauer literally means farmer or peasant. When I came to check on him, he was gone. Did see Martin running through the meadow, but oh god, yeah, she's gonna like freak out. Martin is just the Bavarian John Smith. This is a delicate situation. I'm not sure how to handle it. Wait. You having fun over there? Yeah? Boys clearly trouble. People in town do not think well of him. May very well have been involved in Lawrence's murder, but if I tell Kat I saw him fleeing the Abbey... He tells Luna was musically gifted. Luna has, like, taught me that, like, those articles about, like, cats mimicking their owner's behavior, like, might actually be a legit thing. Because she only started doing that after I started, like, seriously playing guitar again. Whenever I was in school and on my laptop, she would always, like, come up to it and just, like, lay on top of the keyboard. And anytime I'm at my prayer corner, like, she also, like, just runs over there and just kind of, like, like, sits over there, like, underneath the sensor for a little bit until, like, the incense starts burning, then she runs away from it because it I think the smell irritates her. She 100% will, like, mimic, like, my daily routines. A true Renaissance cat. She might think I think her son could. She might think her. Yeah, I think she might. Yeah. I think it calls her undue stress. In all honesty, I don't really think it was Martin. I think he just, like, stole some stuff from the guest house, and that might have been it. He still doesn't strike me as the murdering type. Damn, I wish I'd never seen him. Sorry, Cat, I haven't seen him. How do you ask? Martin has not been home in some days. Oh, it's been days since he's been missing. He has a history of making Poor decisions. Like stealing. Baron Rothvogel's manservant believes Martin may have stolen some of the Lord's rings. Lord have mercy. That must be where he's gone to sell them. Oh, Martin, how could you? Is it possible he could have killed the Baron? Do you know he's likely to have gone? Last time he ran off, it was to Innsbruck. Whoa, okay. Quite a way, okay. I don't know. He could be anywhere. What if he's attacked on the road? I'm sure he'll be alright, Cat. I pray to God that you're alright. I'm sorry, this is not your trouble. Thank you for speaking to me. Is there something else? I don't want to impose, but wouldn't be too much trouble. Please let me know if you see Martin. I'm so worried for him. Of course, Cat. God, oh, this just makes me hate Martin way more. Oh, God. You little shit. Where are your mother sick? Fucking go Tony Soprano on his ass for, like, making his mother worry. Okay, how far away is Innsbruck from Tassing? Like, what are we looking at here? Yeah, he probably so he probably stopped like first day in Mittenwald, and he's probably like, if he did go to Innsbruck, he's not in town anymore. He's just there. Okay, well, let me see if I can get my hat back. No, I guess not. R.I.P. hat. Come on, I was derived from the Hanfu. Oh, hey, I haven't talked to Lucky yet. Hello, Andreas. Something you need? How you doing, Lucky? I don't talk much. Andreas, I have things to do. Fellow Thomas needs me to help out at the church. After that, I'm going to be fishing with old Otto. Welcome back. You need some food? Here, let me get her some water and a little bit of food. Give me just a few seconds. We're on the heat. I just had like the water sitting in the kettle. Alright. So if you need me to repair a wall or a fallen chimney, then leave me be. So you're busy, so I'll keep it brief. I'd hope to ask you a few questions about Baron Rothvogel. No. Pentiment. Hey, what's up, Gold Drinks? How have you been? Sorry for yawning. I don't want to. You're a grown man, that should be reason enough for you. Okay, Lucky. Saw you shouting at the Baron when I arrived in Tassing. What was that about? Get through your pebble-stuffed head. I'm not talking about Rothvogel. Please. I don't understand why you're being so reticent. I'm trying to work, and you're distracting me. Leave me in peace. Okay, okay. Stop being very forthright with me, and he seems eager to get away. If I wait here, maybe he'll leave and I can observe his actions. Should I do it now? It'll probably take me a while. Nah. She's getting spirits. I want my hat back. I just want my hat back from the child that took it from me. Morning, Andres. Hey, how's the lady inside the church doing? Maybe he's just like chilling out at the salt. Maybe Martin's just chilling out at the salt mine, hiding or something. Oh. Oh my god. Did I pick them okay? Think Saint Satya will like them? They're perfect. She'll like them very much. I'm pretty sure that's not a saint. That just kind of looks like Athena. Expect to see you guys here. Say the same for you, Andreas Maller. Out for an early walk. Just trying to clear my head. I have a lot on my mind. Murder, of course. Sorry. Forgot. The Abbey feels very far away sometimes up on the hill. I hope this holy place brings some peace to your spirit. Does to mine. The spirit feels nearer here. You know the story of Saint Santia Andreas? Brother Matthew mentioned her when he told me the story of Saint Moritz. The hand that held the Holy Lance. She's very dear to us, as dear as the famed Saint Moritz, though not as widely known. Truly, Tassing has been blessed with an abundance of saints. We have, thank God. Tassing is blessed to have been founded on a great trade road, on fertile land close to the Lord here in the Alps. I've been to no place like it. That's true. There was once a pagan village. This was once a pagan village. St. Moritz, snowed in during a bad winter, brought the town to the Lord with the aid of Saint Satya. Satya was the daughter of the town leader, the first of the pagans moved to convert. She led St. Moritz to a spring, and when he baptized her, the earth grew lush, green, rich with fruit. What fruit? Big, juicy apples. And pears. Yes, sweet. Pears, gooseberries, currants, apples, and other fruits native to places Satya had never seen. Moritz and his starving men were saved by this miracle. The town was brought to Christ's side. In a way, we were all saved that day. What happened to Satya in the end? She was martyred for her faith. But I feel she's with us still. Don't you, Bert? In the tree. The tree? Grown from an acorn fallen off the tree that provided the kindling for Satya's pyre. Through God's grace, she is always here with us, working her miracles. She seems very important to you. It's through her work and the Lord's grace that I have the life I do now. I owe all the joy in my life to her. How do you mean? Klaus and I first married. We struggled for years to start our family. I was distraught. Wanted a child desperately. I brought an offering to Saint Satya and prayed to be touched by her miracle of life. We were blessed with Bert here. I came from the tree. What a blessing he is. My little scamp. It's been some years since his birth, and we are struggling again. I'm hoping that Satya and the Lord will once again bless us with a child. Perhaps a daughter. Hope for you and Klaus as well, Mary. Wonderful parents. Thank you, Andreas. You're a good man and a good friend to my husband. I shouldn't keep you any longer. I hope you found peace here with us in Saint Satya. Till later, Murray. Until later, Bert. Till later. There's old Otto. I guess he probably won't be here if there's like other... no. Where would Barton be hiding at? There's not many other places for him to go. Yeah, we can't really go into the mine. Okay, so we got a few options here that we can... hey, Paul. Hello. Paul, right? I don't think we've talked before. I'm Andreas. I'm staying with the Gertners. Oh, but you're not a farmer. Why are you living with the farmers? Letting me board with them while I work in the Abbey scriptorium. You're a monk? Sometimes I wish I were, but no. I'm an artist. Oh, like you do drawings? Drawing, painting, calligraphy. If it goes in a book, I can put it there. Oh, is that... How do you get money? What? The Abbey pays me, of course. Art is a job, just like being a miller is a job. But it's also a calling. It's just a time for the Lord. Beauty brings me closer to God. I didn't... My dad says drawing is stupid. It's not worth anything. Well, your dad's an idiot. Your dad's wrong. Not where he can hear. Sorry. Do you like to draw, Paul? Yes. More than anything, but I have to do it where Dad can't see. He gets mad. Sorry to hear that. If it means a lot to you, maybe he doesn't need to know. Oh. Encourage Paul to draw. Can I tell you a secret? Sure. Sometimes I draw on the ruins. Ah, that's who's been drawing it. In the meadow where Dad can't see. The Romans would have been honored. They loved defacing monuments. I don't know what that means. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. What do you draw? Cats, mom, I don't know. Stuff. I probably shouldn't be talking to you. Dad won't like it. You're probably right. I'll go. Till later, Paul. And hey, keep drawing, alright? Oh well. Bye. Morning. You're the Gertner's border, aren't you? How could you tell? You have the sallow look of a man who doesn't see the sun much. Quite unlike the Gertners. The rustic folk, to be sure. The only one among them with a mind is Ava. There's a smart girl. How is she, by the way? She's fine. Why? Only curious? She's to bring the barley to me, but Peter insists on delivering it now. Shame. She'd some curiosity about the mill. I would foster that. Is there something special about it? She's the only windmill in Bavaria, did you know? Yeah, it kind of is a little early for windmills. Constructed in exacting detail from Dutch specifications. Gem of the Alps. None of the incurious dolts here can appreciate it. Suspect they have more urgent matters on their minds. I should be going. Until later. Until then, Mahler. Okay, so we could... Let's check the Abbey for a little bit. I do want to actually go to the meeting at the spinning place. I really do want to find out where Martin went, though. Like, he really isn't in Innsbruck, is he? Like, all the way over there? God bless you, Master Mallory. We should probably talk to her. Ah, okay. Never mind then. So they're all there. He's still here. Alright, I think everyone's just gonna be here. When is Andreas, like, drawing his manuscript? Like, when is he doing that? Because I'm assuming that he's, like, still doing that, like, in the middle of, like, investigating all the murders. Like, where is he finding the time to work on it? Or are we just, like, ignoring it? I mean, it looks like there's, like, been work done on it. Clearly he gave up. Alright, so not much is going on at the monastery just yet. Is he still... Yep. Still guarding over him. I mean, at least they put him in the cellar where he's got, like, easy access to food, at least. Okay. Yeah, nothing at the Abbey. Okay, I guess we can either... It's the morning. You know what? Let's actually watch the stonemason. I don't think Otilda really has anything to do with the murders, like, despite her having, like, a thing against the Baron. Is there anything north of town? Oh, right, the doctor. Logan Mallour, your presence at the examination of the Baron's body was most unwise. Warned the abbot of your activities, so not pleased to say the least. Imagine you to be such a brown-nosing tattletale. Fall to insults easily, don't you, Mallour? How debased. I can tell why the abbot has taken such a dislike to you. To each their own. If you say so. If you don't mind, I still have a lot of work to do today. Goodbye. He's not interested in talking to me at all. Yeah, I don't think the abbot's gonna end up liking us too much.